Hi guys, welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. Today we're going to be playing with this adorable stamp set by Darcie's. This is called Best by Par, and I just thought these images were perfect for Father's Day. So I'm going to be stamping both of these out twice. I'm going to show you one on camera here, but I'm going to be stamping them out twice. The card that I'm showing you today will have a golf bag that matches my husband's golf bag, but whenever I get these little Darcie stamp sets, I love to color them the same way they look in the stamped image, in that you know, the flyer that they send you with it. I think the coloring is always spot on perfect for these images, and I like to mimic it when I can. But for my husband's golf bag, it had to be red, white, and black, and I kind of mimicked those colors in this card for him, as well as leaving most of the clubs in the golf bag silver, with only one being brown, which is what my husband has in his golf bag. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to stamp this out just the way you're seeing it twice, and then I'm going to go ahead and color this one golf bag up and get the card put together, and then in the next video you'll see the second set that I color in browns. So I'm going to be putting a sentiment on here as well after I get it stamped out and colored, but this is what they look like when they're stamped out. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. I love these Darcie stamp sets. So I've colored it up. That's as much coloring as I'm going to do. I kept it really simple. I only did, like I said, all grays, reds, and a little bit of brown is all I used on this card. I used a frame and a white panel to stamp out my sentiment and to be the focal point to set my little golf bag on. I'm going to be using a top folding A2 card, and I'm going to be using my art glitter glue to glue down this striped paper from My Favorite Things. I'm using a lot of red in this card, and I thought about that when I did it and thought maybe I should, you know, use a dark blue or throw in another color, but I really like that red and white combo, so I just went with it all the way. I'm adding a strip that I cut off on the bottom of the inside panel, and I'll also be stamping out the other sentiment on the inside as well. That's going to say, hope your day is a whole lot of fun. That way I'm using both the sentiments in this set, and I think they go very well together. So I'm going to be stamping that sentiment out in VersaFine black ink, and at this point, guys, I was just praying it was straight and I didn't have to restamp it. But guess what? It turned out perfect, but you never know, right? You just never know. So that's going to be the inside of the card. Gives me plenty of room to write my little note to my hubby. And then I'm going to be adding my panel down with art glitter glue as well. I didn't really need it to be popped up at this point because I'm going to be popping up the little golf bag. And in retrospect, a wobble would be super cute on that golf bag as well. It would be the perfect size for a large wobble, and I think that would be stinking adorable. So I've added my panel that has a frame around it just to give it a little more dimension, and I've added some white foam tape on the back of my little golfing thing. The foam tape that I'm using is the foam tape that I got from Amazon. It was 2 rolls, I believe. You got for $9.99 or something. If I can find it, I'll link it below. And then I'm just going to pop up the little golf bag, and I put some glitter on the irons, and then I put some glossy accents off camera on those irons as well, just to make them shine just a little bit more. And I put some glossy accents on the nose and the eyes as well. I did cut this out with my brother's Scan and Cut. I used the regular one, not the DX, for this, just because it's what I used. And it did a great job, as it always does. Now I'm adding a few little dots, or little pieces of prettiness to it, and I've decided to use the smallest of the black dot, and then the medium, and then another small. I just like the way it looked better than the larger one. And then I'm going to add a little red heart right on the bottom where it says "You're the Best by Par." Kind of gives us 4 focal points on the card, but not really if you count that golf bag, then I think it kind of doesn't really draw your eye to it being 4. I think it goes back to looking like 5. So I was pretty good with this little heart, and that's going to complete this card. It truly was. I only used 3 reds and a couple of grays and 2 browns, so it really was quite easy to put this together. It was pretty quick. And here's how it turned out with the glossy accents. I think it's super adorable. And here are the final cards as well. Like I said, I will be doing this card over again in the colors that it shows on the stamp set. I thought this was adorable. I wanted to come on and share it with you guys, and this is one of the cards that my hubby will be getting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.